Here with Ryan Conwell at the ACC Tipoff. I mean, things getting a little bit more real when you guys are getting so many cameras in your face. How's it feel?
It's definitely just a blessing, just to be here representing my team, my family, myself. It definitely is getting closer though, and you can feel the adrenaline, just in the building. So I'm excited.
Coming into Louisville, are there guys on the team that were back from last year that you kind of leaned on to maybe, okay, let me learn what the Pat Kelsey system is like or what his personality's like?
Yeah, definitely. Like my boy Vaughn, Kobe, Case and Ali, just all the boys that was there last year, definitely just asking them questions during practice, after practice, and just being able to interact with them and them kind of just showing, me and some of the other new guys the way has definitely been good for us all. So.
Pat Kelsey takes some getting used to?
Nah, not for real. I mean, he's definitely, different, but he's just a positive guy, high energy, but he's also someone you want to be around, just someone who's just, is just a great coach. So.
When you guys are getting at it on the basketball court in practice, what's that like? I mean, we have so many veterans, so many guys that have experience. What's that like on the hardwood?
Man, it's fun. It's just good versus good. Just us just having such great depth as a team. Just being able to compete every single day. I think it's just what's going to help us, go far, this year, and just make us better individually and collectively. So.
You look at this roster, and I mean, yourself included, and it's a bunch of guys who can do a bunch of things from outside the arc, inside the arc, around the rim. How would you describe what this team is going to be like?
Man, just super versatile, on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. We just have a great group of guys just willing to work every single day. I think we're just going to be a very exciting team, just energetic and just a group of dogs. So.
You've proven through your history, hey, I can light it up. Is there anything that you've been working on leading into this season to try to improve your game a little bit?
I would say just everything, just being an all-around player, being able to facilitate as much as I can shoot and being able to get downhill, play defense, rebound. I just want to be the best, player that I can be and be able to help my team in a multitude of ways. So.
When you hear ACC basketball, what's ACC basketball to you?
High-level basketball for sure. Just energetic, great programs, historic programs, and just high-level basketball every single night. Something that I'm just very thankful to be a part of.
You look at the schedule, I mean, you include the ACC, but it goes beyond that. I mean, you guys are pretty excited. I mean, it's going to be a rough schedule for you guys. Like Kelsey said, you guys aren't trying to hide from the smoke.
Yeah, definitely not. We definitely are excited for every game. We know the stakes. We know just the opportunities that have been presented to us, and we'll be ready and prepared and give it our all every single night.
Pretty cool opportunity to kind of test yourselves early, as well as Kansas testing themselves against you all. What's it mean to have two elite programs like that meeting in an exhibition?
Yeah, me and Vaughn were just talking about it last night. Just the opportunity that we have so early in the season is something we're grateful for. Just to be able to play in front of our fans and play against a great team. So we're just excited. We're ready, and it'll be a great challenge for us. Early in the season.
You're a veteran. You were a freshman once. What do you see in Michael Brown Jr. as he's making his transition from being a superstar on the high school level to making it to college?
Yeah, definitely someone who just works so hard at his craft. Just definitely someone who just loves the game. Just a great individual, a great person. And I think, he'll just be ready, just more than ready. And, we got his back through whatever, and he's just a different kind of talent, and he'll be one to watch for sure.
When you talk about the depth of this team, it seems like it's going to be a strength with so many guys on this roster.
Yeah, the depth is definitely, one of our strengths for sure. Just having so many different players that can do so many different things, and, just the way that we play, we can incorporate a lot of different skill sets into our offense and defense, and everybody can flourish on any given night. So
I'll leave this with you. What's it going to feel like, you think, walking out with that jersey on in the Yum Center for the first time?
Probably just an unexplainable feeling, just something I dreamed about, just being able to have that experience now. It'll be something that I'll just be thankful for. But at the end of the day, it's just basketball. So I'll just be thankful just to be out there on the court playing with my brothers. So.
Cool. Appreciate it, Ryan.
Yes, sir.